I almost didn't make it. If I would've quit that night, you would've never known my name. The mirror showed a man I didn't recognize anymore. Eyes red from every battle, nobody was keeping score. Smiled every morning just to make my family feel okay. Then cried into the darkness when they all walked away. Every dream felt heavier than the weight inside my chest. People call me blessed, they never saw the rest. Bills on the table, hope running thin. The loudest wars I've ever fought were underneath my skin. I stopped answering calls, stopped opening doors, started questioning what I was even breathing for. If pain had a language, I became fluent. If failure had a home, I moved into it. They only know the silence when I stop making noise. Funny how the world remembers after it destroys. I stood on the edge, looking down, wondering if anybody would hear me now. I almost didn't make it. I almost became another memory, another name they would've cried about. Too late on social media, I almost let my pain decide the ending of my story. But somehow, somewhere, God whispered, one more morning. I almost didn't make it. You ever carry smiles that weren't even yours? Pretend you're healing while you're breaking to the core. I became the therapist to people who disappeared. The second I admitted that I was drowning in fear, I watched fake love disappear with my success, watched loyalty collapse the second I had less. Everybody says stay strong until you're too exhausted to pretend you're strong. And suddenly you're different, no, I'm just finally honest. My heart became a prison, my thoughts became the guards. Every memory replayed like invisible scars.
Maybe the strongest people cry the quietest. Maybe the people saving everyone
need saving too. I talk to God without knowing what to say. Sometimes prayers sound like breathing through the pain. No perfect words, no church clothes, no fancy speech, just
please.
Because sometimes one word carries an entire lifetime. Every scar became a classroom, every failure a teacher. Every closed door protected me from something deeper. Now I understand, delay doesn't mean denied, broken doesn't mean buried. Sometimes God lets the storm build the person the sunshine never could. I almost didn't make it, but I'm still standing here, still breathing, still believing, still carrying scars that turned into armor. I almost became another statistic. Instead, I became proof that pain doesn't always win. Look at me now, every no built this yes, every betrayal built this strength. Every sleepless night sharpened this voice. Every person who laughed when I failed, thank you. Because every doubt became fuel, every tear became discipline. Every setback became another brick in the foundation you couldn't destroy. I'm not fearless, I'm faithful, there's a difference. Courage is never falling, it's standing up when every part of you wants to stay down.
I almost didn't make it,
but if you're hearing this,
maybe you're supposed to.
maybe you're supposed to.
Maybe this song
Found you
because you're fighting battles
you haven't told anyone about. Keep breathing, keep believing, keep surviving. Because one day, the story that's breaking you today will become the story that saves someone else tomorrow. If you're still here, you're stronger than yesterday. And maybe, just maybe, neither of us came this far. Everybody celebrates the trophies, nobody asks what they cost. Every victory you clap for has a cemetery underneath it. Dreams are buried, relationships I lost, nights I spent arguing with the ceiling, wondering if my life was worth the cost. I learned loneliness doesn't always mean you're alone. Sometimes you're surrounded by people who only love the version of you that never cries. I carried conversations I never had the courage to start, because saying I'm not okay felt harder than pretending I was. So I laughed until my laugh started sounding unfamiliar. There's a voice that never sleeps, it tells me
you'll never be enough.
It reminds me of every mistake, every rejection, every promise somebody broke. It plays old memories like they're happening today. It convinces me that tomorrow will hurt exactly like yesterday. But I finally answered back, not with anger, with truth. You survived every prediction that said you would, and you're still breathing. That alone makes every lie inside your head a little weaker. Funny, the people who disappear always come back when your name starts getting louder. Now they say,
I always believed in you.
Really?
Where were you?
When belief was the only thing I couldn't find.
Where were you?
When my refrigerator was emptier than my bank account.
Where were you?
When I needed one phone call, not applause. Success doesn't erase betrayal, it just reveals who was waiting for your funeral instead of your future.
God didn't leave.
I thought heaven had gone silent, but maybe God wasn't ignoring me.
Maybe
He was building the version of me that comfort could never create. Gold isn't valuable because it's soft, it's valuable because it survives fire. So maybe the flames weren't punishment,
maybe
they were preparation. Now every scar looks different, not
because it disappeared,
because I finally understand why it happened.
I don't need revenge anymore.
Success already speaks louder than anger.
I don't need everybody to apologize.
Some people will never admit they broke you, that's okay.
Healing
was never waiting for permission.
It was deciding that my future wouldn't keep paying
for somebody else's mistakes.
I stopped chasing closure,
started chasing purpose,
and somehow purpose healed what revenge never could.
If you're still listening, the song was never just about me.
Maybe
you almost gave up too.
Maybe
you've mastered the art of pretending.
Maybe
your strongest smile is hiding your weakest moment. Maybe you're reading this at 3 in the morning, wondering if life ever gets lighter. Listen carefully, the chapter trying to convince you to quit isn't the final chapter. The people who left don't get to decide how your story ends. The pain you're carrying today
might become the reason someone else survives tomorrow.
So don't disappear,
don't surrender,
don't become the ending of fear.
Keep writing, become the proof
that even when life whispers
you won't make it,
a broken soul can still stand up.
Look pain in the eyes and answer.
It's expected. I did. I wore confidence like it was stitched into my skin, while insecurity was eating through my bones. I became the comedian in rooms where I wanted to cry, the motivational speaker who couldn't motivate himself, the strong one, the dependable one, the one everybody called when they needed saving. But when my world collapsed, my phone forgot how to ring. That's when I realized some people love your light as long as they never have to sit with your darkness. They say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Nobody tells you strength can be exhausting, because surviving isn't glamorous. It's dragging yourself out of bed when depression already made the decision for you to stay there. It's smiling at work, then breaking apart in the parking lot. It's answering,
I'm good.
When your soul feels like it's slowly running out of air. I didn't become strong because I wanted to life.
Left me no other choice. Left me no other choice. Left me no other choice.
My scars don't make me ugly, they introduce me. Every mark has a memory, every memory has a lesson, every lesson has a price. I paid enough to understand pain, never asked if you're ready, it simply arrives uninvited. But healing waits until you're willing to stop lying to yourself. The day I admitted I was broken was the day I finally started becoming whole. Everybody wanted the successful version of me, nobody wanted the struggling version, the version who questioned God, who doubted himself, who stared at unfinished dreams like they were gravestones. People celebrate your destination but never understand the miles you crawled to reach it. They'll admire your discipline without ever seeing the nights you fought to stay alive. The strongest people don't always lift weights, sometimes they lift broken hearts every single morning. I've written apologies to people who never apologized to me. I've forgiven conversations that never happened. I've replayed memories, trying to edit things I can never change. How much life have we all wasted trying to rewrite yesterday?
Healing started
The moment I stopped asking,
why did they do this?
and started asking,
What can I become because of it?
that one question changed everything. I used to think silence meant abandonment. Now I know seeds grow underground before anybody sees the harvest. God wasn't late, He was working where my eyes couldn't reach, building doors behind walls, turning closed chapters into foundations, preparing blessings that heartbreak could never recognize. Sometimes the greatest miracle isn't getting everything you prayed for, it's surviving
Everything you thought
would destroy you one day. The version of me who almost quit will shake hands with the version who refused to, and they'll both cry, not because life finally became easy, but because neither of them gave up long enough to see
What was waiting on the other side?
I'll tell that younger me,
You were never weak,
you were carrying,
more weight than anyone knew.
and maybe that's what courage has always looked like. Not perfection, not fearlessness, just one more step when every part of you wanted to stop.
If pain gets the first sentence, don't let it write the last one. If fear opens the chapter, don't hand it the ending. Your story was never supposed to be remembered for the moment you almost gave up.
It'll be remembered for the moment you stood back up,
With tears still in your eyes, faith still in your heart,
and enough courage to whisper,
I almost didn't make it.
but I did. And if you've ever felt like you were one step from giving up, what was the moment or the person that helped you keep going? The man I became. Nobody remembers the man who almost disappeared, the one who stared out the window waiting for life to finally make sense, the one who kept saying, tomorrow will be better. Until tomorrow started sounding like another lie. I wasn't lazy, I was exhausted, I wasn't weak, I was carrying battles that didn't leave bruises. I wasn't asking for sympathy, I was just hoping somebody would notice before I disappeared. I used to ask, why me? Now I ask, what is this building? Because every storm left something behind. Wisdom, patience, discipline, faith, pain didn't just hurt me, it introduced me to the strongest version of myself. The fire didn't burn away my purpose, it burned away everything that couldn't survive the purpose. One day, you'll finally make it. Yeah, people will clap, celebrate, call you an overnight success. They'll never mention the years you spent losing sleep, the birthdays you missed, the friendships that faded, the nights you chose discipline over comfort. Success has the loudest applause, but sacrifice writes every speech.
I forgive you.
This might surprise you, I forgive you not because you deserved it, because I deserve freedom. Holding hatred was like drinking poison, begging for somebody else to die, so I let it go. Not the lesson, never the lesson, just the anger, because I refuse to let people who already stole my peace steal my future too. I remember the nights my mother prayed when I couldn't. She believed before I did. She saw light in places I only saw darkness of tears. Water dreams I was ready to bury. Now every blessing feels like an answer to prayers I didn't even know was still being heard. This morning I looked in the mirror for the first time. It didn't feel like an enemy. It looked back and quietly said,
You survived everything you thought would finish you.
the scars remain, the memories remain, the pain still visits sometimes, but now it doesn't own the house anymore. It just knocks, and sometimes
I don't answer. You don't have to climb the mountain today. Just take one more step, one more breath, one more prayer, one more sunrise, one more chance, one more page. Because victories aren't always loud. Sometimes they're invisible. Sometimes winning looks like surviving a day nobody else realized you almost lost.
My name is still here. If they write my story someday, don't start with the victory.
Start with the nights I couldn't breathe.
Start with the tears.
Nobody witnessed.
Start with the silence.
That almost became my forever.
Cause without those chapters, the ending would never matter.
Tell them
I wasn't fearless,
I was terrified.
I just refused to let fear
become my address.
Tell them
I carried 1,000 invisible battles and somehow
still found
enough strength to love, to hope, to believe again.
Because that's what miracles actually look like. Not perfect people, just broken people who refused to stay broken. Maybe this song isn't about me at all.
Maybe it's about the version of you that's fighting in silence right now.
If you're still breathing, your story isn't over.
So tell me,
what chapter almost made you quit?
but didn't?